Hey, Reliability Gang, I'm Jonathan Guiney.
And I'm Brendon Russ, and welcome to Reliability Radio, a JLL production and ReliabilityWeb.com media brand.
So, Brendon, black belts here at IMC, there's a bunch here now, and it's pretty cool to see, right? It seems like a lot more people are getting into it.
Yeah, I mean, the black belt program as part of the Certified Reliability Leader certification is really impactful. It's going that step beyond knowing and understanding the body of knowledge contained within the uptime elements. It's showing a certain proof of concept, that certain competence that we can actually action it to provide value for our organizations.
I think it's kind of crazy that, there's thousands of CRLs out there today. There's only, 25, maybe 30 CRL black belts?
Globally.
Somewhere
in there. We're going to find out as we go through IMC this week just how many there really are.
And I think it's, I guess the message to the audience is, don't be afraid, first and foremost, of the black belt program, right? It's if you're out there advancing reliability, sustainability, safety, compliance, all those things at your organization, those are the types of activities and projects that substantiate a black belt.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, you got yours last year.
You did too.
I know. And we just had to really document what we did every day.
You got recognized for doing your job.
Exactly.
Sometimes you even get a trip out of it.
Maybe you do.
And that's what brought our next guest, Sheldon Roper, to Reliability Radio. Sheldon, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So, Sheldon, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
My name is Sheldon Roper. I am a reliability engineer for Jones Lang LaSalle. My background, graduated from Massachusetts Maritime Academy.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. Once I graduated, I shipped out for 6.5 years for Signet Maritime, working on an offshore towing vessel. We moved oil rigs across the Gulf of Mexico. Had my first daughter, and so I was tired of being away from the family. So then I was able to get my foot in the door at JLL as an assistant chief engineer for the state of Tennessee. And then through that, my chief engineer approached me and was like, "You would probably be really good at reliability." I didn't really know what that meant. I mean, I knew what the word reliable meant, but I looked into it, got on my CRL program. So I took the course by myself, got the certificate, then I reached back out and see what positions were available. And that's how I came to the reliability platform.
So when did you actually start being a reliability engineer? How long?
I started with JLL June 2021, so it would have been July 2022.
So you've been an RE, a reliability engineer, for about 2.5 years.
2.5 years, yep.
And what are you getting this week?
Getting a black belt.
All right, so 2.5 years, man. Fantastic, right? So tell us about the process, your journey about not just becoming a reliability engineer within reliability engineering, actually getting the black belt itself, getting your CRL certification, getting each individual belt. Tell us about that.
I mean, it's really just comes down to what you're doing every day. You're doing asset validation from the start. You're doing root cause analysis, investigations on failures. You're working in the preventive maintenance program. You're trying to help the site teams learn more, train them up. So it's just all you got to do is document your everyday work.
Now, give us a little bit of example. When you say you did your root cause analysis, right? So go through one of those projects for us. Like you said, root cause. Yeah. I'm just going to latch on to that one.
Yeah, no,
Tell us about that.
I have a good example. So the failure was a generator had failed twice within, I want to say, 6 months to a year.
Was this a primary generator or backup generator?
Emergency generator.
So an emergency generator. Yeah. Was called to need, or was this during a routine test?
I want to say it was during a routine test. The piston had shot out of the side of the block.
That's a bad day.
Yeah, bad day. What we found was that they do the paint marks on the torquing for the journal bearing, and they're missing that second paint mark on that particular piston. So it was not torqued down. There wasn't a second set of eyes. It was a miss. So that was the root cause.
So just failure to follow the process.
Yes.
So how did that translate into one of the black belt projects?
Basically typed up a project for it.
That's all you did?
That's all I did.
So you did a root cause, you did all your corrective actions, you did all the stuff that you
provided it all to the client.
As an RE. But then you put a little narrative around it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome. What other projects have you done?
ultrasonic thickness testing. Traveled to one of our sites, and we tested all the chill water piping for the cooling towers because one of the sister sites was having trouble with their water chemistry, and so we wanted to compare to see if the sister site had the same things. And so we can test it in another year after, and then to see what rate we're losing our metal at.
Just trying to see if you've met the corrosion allowance, right, of the vessel.
Yeah, and everything looked good, so.
So you established a program. All you did is wrote down, hey, this is my problem. This is what the technologies we use to get its asset condition underhand. And this is the program we developed. This is where the full detail, all the specifications, and all you had to do is type it all up.
Yeah.
All you got to do is do your job and submit something. And you come to IMC. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Have you ever been to an IMC before?
This is my first one.
Tell me what you think about it.
It's fun. It's great to collaborate with a bunch of smart individuals on the subject of reliability.
So tell us what you've kind of learned about it as you kind of bounced around so far this week.
It's just really getting to know people and how you can utilize your resources to build a better program for your clients.
That's awesome, man. So what's next for you, right? You've come in, you've established yourself as an RE, you've worked on multiple client accounts, you've gotten your black belt. What does Sheldon Roper do next?
That's a great question. I think what's next for me is to continue on and getting more certifications to better improve myself and so I can better improve my clients' needs. So I'm thinking of getting the CMM next.
Is Certified Maintenance Manager certification. Wise choice.
As we wrap this thing up, what do you think about, just your experience in the black belt, people that are thinking about it? What do you say to the listeners out there?
Yeah, someone who's on the fence, maybe thinking, I'll get to it one day. What do you say to that?
I mean, just push yourself. It's not that hard. You're doing the work already, so it's just setting the time aside to just type it up. That's the hardest part, is just finding the time. But go for it. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of a challenge.
It's like a built-in case study almost, right? You're just documenting what you did. You're putting it on paper. You're presenting it, one, to reliability or web in the groups that look after this, but two, it's something that you can bring back to your clients, bring back to your organization, show them all the great stuff that you've done. Really use that as a demonstration of value, because at the end of the day, that's why the RE's here, right? You got to demonstrate value.
Got to improve the value for everything, right? Either through productivity or reduced downtime or reduced costs, whatever that is. We need to be able to show how we can actually make things better day in and day out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, Sheldon, really proud of you, man. Congratulations on coming down here this week and accepting that black belt. Really looking forward to all the great stuff that you're going to continue to do in the future. And for all of our listeners out there, we appreciate you guys listening, and we'll see you real soon.
Thank you.